Eric Mother with Mother.com. I want to take a quick look at the cryptocurrencies, and I'm going to use Bitcoin's charts here. So let's take a look at BTC trading at about 9710. And if we take a look here, what I see here on the 4-hourly chart is resistance that is shaping up. If you take a look at the line that corresponds with this break here, so the break did bring Bitcoin off recent highs, call it about 10,000. If we take that line and draw our uniformity resistance line, we can see that we've gone above the line once before with uniform action, and now right now, depending on how things play out, looks like we're doing it for a second time. In other words, looks like it is a double top on our uniformity resistance line. And again, the line is well defined with this break here, as you can see above it once before with uniform action, and again resistance with uniform action, and also looks like it is being rejected at the 69.1 threshold. So what this tells me is more than likely we are looking at potential for the cryptos to also be, experiencing some type of a pullback. If you take a look at the daily also for BTC, one can argue there's a slight negative divergence on the daily. We have an improvement on attempts to improve on a day-to-day basis. But take a look at your technicals. They are forming negative divergence. So that also is indication of potential, suggesting that the odds do continue favoring a pullback as long as we have the same look on the charts. So as long as the same look on the charts holds, we are looking at potential for resistance here. Also, you can look at this and use the uniformity method again to come to pretty much the same conclusion, in that there is a short-term break here, which brings it off the slight highs there, short-term highs, not major highs. You take that line, draw our uniformity resistance line, and we are coming also to show resistance on the RSI as of right now. So day to day, looks like as long as we're showing this down day, chances are around here we are still looking at a market that might be on a pullback mode, especially if you consider the 4-hourly chart which we discussed. Now keep in mind the main takeaway here is something I discussed over the last couple of days, is the risk, in my opinion, here is on the weekly chart, where I was talking about the MACDs. So the MACDs are still in play. This is still playing out, and the risk is failure to move above 0 on the MACD, and also the risk is should Bitcoin go and break the MACD lows. So if we see two of those things, resistance around the 0 line and a break of the MACD line on the weekly, that's not going to be a good sign. Also, should you notice, or should we observe, that Bitcoin is cracking below RSI 50 on the weekly, expect a big down week. So put all this together, my feeling here is that we need to be a little bit cautious here. As long as the charts remain with the same look, chances are, and this is just the odds, of course we don't know, odds continue to point to some type of a pullback, and maybe even a serious pullback if the MACDs on the weekly fail, and especially if the main MACD on the weekly drops to fresh lows. As long as they hold, then maybe there's a chance that they might recover. But for now, looks like, based on what we are looking at, looks like more than likely I would place the bets and the odds to more of a pullback situation. Eric Mother with Mother.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings. EACS.